Okay, let's s- start lesson 4, numerical questions for speed. Have you come across questions like this? What is the maximum speed a truck with a permissible total mass of 3 ton and trailer may be driven on autobahns? And more. What is the maximum speed? What is the maximum speed? What is the maximum speed? And so on, right? You should have come across lots of these questions with respect to speed. Okay, I'm sure you're confused, right? But let me offer you some hints that would make it easier for you next time you see these questions. Okay, so first tip, look at your question, and if you see in your question you have something with trailer, for example, it could be a car with trailer, a truck with trailer, etc., etc., then the maximum speed is 80 km per hour. If your question is without trailer, then it is 100 km per hour. Okay, remember this, and then we will definitely have a look at and solve these questions later on. Second, note these two tips. If in a built up area which is represented by this traffic sign which represents built up area, the maximum speed is 50 km per hour. Okay, and if you are driving a car with snow chains on, again the maximum speed is 50 km per hour. Okay, take a note of this as well. Now let's look at next tip. In Autobahn, the recommended maximum speed for cars and motorcycle is 130 km per hour. Okay, and also note that in Autobahn, vehicles with a maximum design speed of more than 60 km is only allowed. Okay, any other vehicles which cannot reach a speed of 60 km per hour is not allowed in Autobahn. Okay, take a note of this, and then you should be able to solve all of the questions related to speed. Okay, so let's cover these questions together. Okay, let's look at this question. What is the maximum speed you are allowed to drive a car on roads with one marked lane for each direction outside build-up areas? Remember the tip? If it is with trailer, it is 80 km per hour, and if it is without trailer, it is 100 km per hour. If you notice, this question just talks about a car and there is no mention of trailer. So this is without trailer, and hence the answer is 100 km per hour. Easy, right? Let's look at the next question. What is the maximum speed you're allowed to drive a truck with a permissible total mass of 3 ton on a roads with one marked lane for each direction outside build-up areas? Again, the same tip number 1. This truck is not with the trailer, it is without trailer, and hence the answer is again 100 km per hour. Let's look at the next one. What is the recommended speed that applies to cars and motorcycles on autobahns? Okay, remember tip number 3. This is 130 km per hour. Okay, let's look at the next one. What is the maximum speed you're allowed to drive a car with trailer on roads outside of built up areas? Again, tip number 1. What is it with trailer? It is 80 km per hour. Next, that's correct. Let's go to the next one. What is the maximum speed you are allowed to drive a truck with 3-ton gross vehicle weight rating with trailer. Okay, that's important. I don't think we need to read rest. It's a truck with trailer. The answer is 80. Hit next. That's the answer. Let's look at this. What is the maximum speed a truck with a permissible total mass of 3 ton and trailer may be driven on Autobahns? Now it's getting easier, right? It's truck with trailer, and hence this is again 80. Let's look at this question. What is the permissible top speed generally in built up areas? We have looked at tip number 2. This is 50. Okay. Let's look at this question. What is the maximum speed a motor vehicle fitted with snow chains is allowed to travel? Again, tip number 2. That's our answer. Let's go next. Okay, so with that, I've covered all the questions that I wanted to cover with respect to numerical questions with respect to speed. I hope this was helpful. Thank you for watching, and please share and subscribe and let this benefit to whoever is going through the German driving license exam. Thank you.